Hey, how you guys doing? This is JWeezy210. We are here today to bring to you my Captain America t-shirt. Fucking awesome. A lot of people ask me where I get some of my t-shirts from, and they're actually amazed at some of the, not some, but the place that I actually tell them that I got it from. A lot of them be like, where you got that from? You went on some place online and did this and did that. Nah, I got the motherfucker at Walmart. 750 a pop in the men's section. I have all sorts of fucking shirts that are fucking awesome. Another spot that I go to get some of my t-shirts is the $6shirts.com or something along those lines. I got a old school boom box with two legs and Adidas shell toes. I love the hell out of this shirt, because yeah, I am somewhat of a hip hop head, but it also reminds me of my childhood when I used to see people with pop locking and bam doing the damn thing, with their little boom box when we were walking down the street when we had the little leather fishnet gloves and all that shit and the little biker chain tidbits and shit. You know what I'm talking about. For all you guys that was around in the 80s. Um, on top of that, the main reason why I'm here to do this video is to basically make a response to ATH the Great's Black People Do It to Themselves. All right. In his video, he was basically saying that how he's upset about how the black community points fingers and complains about other cultures, basically not lending a helping hand to their own kind. He also stated that to be exactly blunt, that the black race will literally fuck itself over before it actually try to help itself. And he feels that we should try to uplift each other, congratulate each other, help each other, and things of that nature. Now, I totally agree with the things that he's saying. The thing that I would like to touch on is that it's not just that people disrespect each other. I think it's so. I think there's a lot of things wrong. Like one of the things is one is like we've gotten so far away from the crucial things that we need as a people, as far as being respectful, as far as trying to help each other out, as far as having pride in ourselves, things of that nature. I don't, I really cannot pinpoint when it happened, but at some point in time, it came okay to call a woman a bitch. At some point in time, it became okay to fucking kill your neighbor just for the fuck of it. Kill each other over fucking food, fucking tennis shoes, clothing, and all other bullshit. But the thing that I think a lot of people fail to understand is that at some point you're gonna have to fucking not only get to know yourself as far as learning what you like and do not like, but also it's just try to establish some sense of fucking morals so that that whatever the fuck the crowd is doing, you don't want to be a part of that group. You want to basically be the fucking leader that you were meant to be, that your parents or grandparents may have had seen the potential for you to be. Um, as far as going into a little detail, honestly, I felt like ATH the Great, he only scratched the surface when he came to that particular subject. There's so much more issues within the black community that is just completely ridiculous. You know, um, you got females that are really fucking spiteful. A lot of times when you come across a black female, you see that she has a very bad attitude. You see that she's always fuck this, fuck this, fuck this, fuck this. She always has unfortunately, a tribe of kids with no father. And it's ridiculous. And yeah, to a certain degree, I'm a bleeding heart. I feel like I do feel sorry for those kids as well as that woman, but at the same time, I don't know this scenario. I don't know this situation. I don't know what the hell. happened in their lives that made them that damn bitter. You know, that's on one side of the coin. On the other side of the coin, you also have the black male who 9 times out of 10, based on the way that we're portrayed in society, he's a straight up piece of shit. You know, and it's sad, but you know there are good females, there are good guys out there. You know, recently I find myself, especially after being in the military and away from the environment that I kind of grew up in, I kind of find myself turning my nose up a little bit because I don't like ignorance and I don't like bullshit. And you know, they're called. Some people call females hare-hatted hooligans, and unfortunately, I have to agree to a certain degree because a lot of these girls that be getting these damn weaves and whatnot, them motherfuckers are just ugh. And I say that loosely, but at the same time, it's like a lot. Some people you're attracted to them just by sight on their physical prowess. You know the way that they look, their appearance. But then as soon as they start talking and basically expressing to you some of their ideals, some of their thoughts, you know, some of their how they feel about certain things, you like, dude, you are fucking stupid as shit. Which leads me back to a post that I made back when the Trayvon Martin case was going on. And, you know, you got a lot of people saying there was racism, which may have been the case. I didn't totally follow the case, but, you know, I agree that there was a lot of things that could have been done that weren't done. I agree that there was a case of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. I agree that the motherfucker's guilty even though he got off. You know, there's so many things that went wrong. Justice system, for whatever reason, the justice system, for whatever reason, um, they failed that young man. You know, um, and as I was sitting there, basically getting updates on the case from my news feed, I looked on a friend of mine's. You know how in the right hand corner where they say, well, so and so liked this post or so and so did this and so on and so forth. And you know, a friend of mine liked another person's post. So I went back to go and look to see what their post was, and it was something that was really fucking stupid. Something that didn't make any goddamn sense. And the person, a fucking wonderful looking female, you know, just glamour and glitz, and I'm quite sure that she has a smile that'll light up the fucking room, but based on the shit that I seen, I couldn't deal with her because she's fucking stupid as shit. And that's just my opinion. But the reason why I say this girl is fucking stupid as shit is because one, she was saying that instead of getting mad and taking up arms against George Zimmerman, we should be boycotting the fucking Arizona Tea Company and fucking Skittles. And I'm like, what the fuck do they have to do with any goddamn thing? Well, she feels like they contributed towards the situation, and I think what she fails to realize is that they did not have a direct hand in this particular incident taking place. Basically, there was just two products that was on the boy when the scenario took place, but Skittles and Arizona Beverage Company had absolutely nothing to do with the boy getting killed. So to say boycott them, I thought that was fucking stupid as shit. You know, in my personal opinion, no, it's not even personal opinion. This is to be straight up about it. Arizona and fucking Skittles are gonna make money regardless of if there's a fucking tragedy, if there's a bank robbery that happens, somebody getting killed, half of the goddamn planet exploding, whatever the fuck. They're gonna make money because why? People like to drink their beverages. People like to eat their candy. People like to partake in the products and, well, to a degree, the services that are rendered, which is why the hell they are here. But to say that you need to boycott them, they had absolutely nothing to do with the fucking situation. That's telling me that you are ignorant as fuck, and I shouldn't be wasting my time with you. And that's very sad. And that's something that I don't quite understand because of, you know, whenever you try to talk in a logical stance with someone, especially if they're black, you have a 50-50 chance of running into a fucking idiot, or you have a 50-50 chance of talking to someone that actually has some sense, someone that may not be 100% within familiar with everything that's going on within the media world, or have a very strong standing whenever it comes to politics and things of that nature. And that's cool. Whenever you speak to someone that has some sort of sense about themselves, or in this particular case, I need to bring it on back to the black people do it to themselves thing. Whenever you talk to an educated black person, it can be a very uplifting or refreshing type of experience, because a lot of times whenever you see a black person in public, you often tend to be like, "Oh, look at this motherfucker, pants sagging and doing this and doing that." You know, he's a hoodlum. You know, let me go ahead and clench my purse. And all. That's what people do whenever they see black people. But unfortunately, this is the image that we portray to them. Whenever you see movies, you often see black people portrayed as fucking thugs, crackheads, or worse, and that's sad. That's the image that we've set up for each other in movies. That's the image that we set up for each other through some of our music, and that's not what the hell we are. You know, a lot of times whenever you come around certain people, they're fucking dropouts. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's I understand life happens. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit here and try to point the finger and say this, that, and other. You know, if for any reason you are a damn dropout, by all means, I understand to a certain degree. But I highly suggest and encourage you to go out and do what you're supposed to do as far as finishing school. Because the way that things are being set up nowadays, you cannot really accomplish a lot unless you have your schooling. Whether it be graduating from high school or even going as far as getting a degree from college. Um, so I highly suggest that, as a black person, you go out there and you get a degree or at least graduate from college. Uh, I just said the same thing twice. Graduate from high school or go out and get a degree. That's what I meant to say. I apologize for my mistakes. Um, Taking it back to the culture thing, you have people within the black community that will sit there and hate on you literally for no reason at all. Some people, for whatever reason, they have to have chaos going on in their lives in order for them to be able to function and live, and that is just completely sad. For me, yeah, I can indeed hold a grudge depending on what the scenario or situation was. You know what I'm saying? But if I see that someone's doing well for themselves, congratulations. But if you're running around, quote unquote, doing well for yourself, and you're sitting there trying to brag and all this other shit, dude, I have no fucking love for that. I have no fucking respect for that shit. Because you're not doing it because you're trying to better yourself. You're doing this shit because you're trying to be a fucking status symbol and all this other bullshit. But when it fucking boils down to it, once, let's say, what happens to you when your money's gone, then what? You gonna go out and sell dope? You gonna go out and try to pimp hoes? What are you gonna do? Makes no damn sense. Some of these people, they literally have kids out there and they're not doing shit for them. They're not doing anything to try to show them, hey, this is where we are right now, but I'm doing things to try to make me better so that I can put us in a better position. You know what I'm saying? They're not going out there trying to be role models and whatnot. And I think that's one of the things that we really lack in the black community, because we're too busy running around putting these jackasses on high pedestals. Why in the hell are we exalting a freaking a dope dealer? Why the hell are we exalting preachers that are running around when doors are closed trying to hurt people or molest kids? Why the hell are we exalting fucking entertainers that are telling us in songs to wrap it up, and yet these motherfuckers stay in jail. These motherfuckers got like 15 kids out there. These motherfuckers aren't paying their damn bills. They're not investing or using their money wisely or whatever the fuck. And these are the people that we are exemplifying. But whereas you got people that are actually deep, not even knee deep, like they're this fucking deep in the damn communities, and they're actually trying to improve the community and do things better that basically leaves a better environment for the children and other generations behind them. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's crazy. It's the black community is I feel like it's confused. It's really misled. You know, ATH the Great, he said it best. You know, we need to really get out there and start trying to do things to bring people together. Because it's like back in the 80s, you used to have people didn't even know who the hell you were. Hey, how you doing? Hey, you doing okay? Oh yeah, you know, I see you working that suit, man. You doing good. You doing good. Keep it up. Oh, you going to school? Congratulations, man. I hope that God blesses you. I hope that whatever it is that you're going to school for, you're able to use that so that you can continue making a living. See, we in the 80s we used to congratulate each other. You know what I'm saying? Or we'll be like, hey, you know, where'd you get those from? Or you know, we weren't sit there hating. Nowadays, you walk by somebody, look at this motherfucker. Oh, he think that because he going to school, he better than me. Well, fuck that dude. It ain't even that damn serious. If anything, instead of trying to compete with somebody or hate on somebody, you need to be sitting there trying to find out what that person knows so that you can do something to better yourself. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I made this video to try to stick with just problems that are in the black community, but I really don't see race. I just see idiots and dumb motherfuckers. That's it. You know, if you're doing what you're supposed to, I have absolutely nothing to say. You know, if you're doing like really stupid shit, like Emmanuel Hudson says, like if you out there being ratchet, then yes, I have a whole lot to say because you're sitting here complaining about the fucking the white man holding me down. Or I can't do well in school because of the white man, or I can't afford college because of the white man. You don't have a fucking excuse. The only excuse is you. These are things that I've heard like forever and a damn day when I was growing up as a damn kid in the damn black community. The fucking president is now half black. The man is half black. The guy that's running the fucking country is half black. What's your excuse now? You don't have a fucking excuse. Your excuse is that you're fucking lazy and you don't want to do this shit because you're expecting people to give it to you rather than you going out to fucking work for it. Because instead of working hard for yourself or your children, you're looking for someone to give you a fucking handout. And it shouldn't be that way. Just like you can go out there and hustle for a couple of days for a fucking outfit or these little multicolored fucking weaves and wigs and all this other dumb bullshit. Why shouldn't you be able to go out there and hustle and complete your degree? Why shouldn't you be able to hustle in order to make some money positively and legally? Think about it. You don't have a fucking excuse. All you need is a proper fucking motivation. That's all a black community needs. Proper motivation in order to succeed and do whatever is needed to uplift themselves, uplift their communities, actually be a father and help raise the next generations of Bill Cosby's, freaking Malcolm X's, Martin Luther King's, you know, people that were positive and they're actually known for doing something that helped everyone instead of the next motherfucker. Oh yeah, did you see his J's? Did you see his pants? You seen the way that he's sagging? Oh, did you see his cap? Why the hell you worry about somebody goddamn clothes? As if you can't go out there and fucking buy the shit. Oh man, I just paid like $500 on these shoes. Okay, but you still living at your mama's house. Oh yeah, man, I just put like fucking 22s on the truck and I did this and I did that. But you got kids that need you for child support, but you're not paying child support because all your money's over here on bullshit. Your P's and Q's are fucked, people. Instead of doing or taking care of business like you should, you busy worrying about status symbols instead of taking care of your damn business. And this ain't just in the black community. This is just in the world, period. And it's really fucked up, man. It's like, what the fuck? I'm starting to feel sad now. This bullshit, it's fucking, it's the fucking disgusting. It's a very big disappointment. Like I said, this is a response video to ATH the Great's Black People Do It to Themselves. I kind of ventured away from just solely keeping it on black people and just left it on people in general. Like I said, I'm not a racist person. You know, I try to I don't see color. I just see dumb motherfuckers and idiots. You know, I see people, dumb people, and then idiots. That's it. Um, there's so much more that I could say, but I'm just gonna keep it real simple, keep it short. I can't say keep it short because the fucking video's over 20 minutes, but I'm just trying to keep it like a blanket statement and whatnot. But yeah, these are my views as far as how people are, things that could be changed, things that I think would probably definitely be a big improvement rather than continuously pulling people down as far as race and whatnot. But this is Jay Weezy 210 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe.